So the Chiefs played the Bills this weekend, and the Bills lost. Okay, but this is amazing. And you're going to be like, well, what does that have to do with games and stuff? What are you talking about Taylor Swift, and why is this amazing? Okay, just bear with me. Okay, so what happened was you could live, while the game was going on, you can go into Taylor Swift subreddit, and they were live streaming with it. Right, and they're all excitedly talking about it. And they've got a lot of opinions. They are in on the game. They are excited about the game, but from a very specific perspective. And you can kind of think of that for your game. That not everybody plays it the same way, right? Their entire perspective is through the eyes of Taylor Swift, right? They call it the football Taylor Swift's version, right? Because that's how they care about it, and that's what they're into. So when you make a game, you may be like, hey, I only like it about this. This is what this game's about. Here, PUBG. PUBG is about killing everybody, right? No, it's not. It's about not dying. That's how I played it. So after I left Valve, I went into this weird place where I just played PUBG all the time. And at the time, it would tell you what percentage of players you were on that, like North America single solo player. You know, you're in the first top 5% or whatever. There was a certain point you got that it got a number. And I eventually got down to like number 210, 220, something like that. So I played a lot. I was good at it. But I was almost the lowest always on kills because to me, the game was not about killing, but the game was about not dying. And so as long as you didn't die, you were fine. And I would do weird things like, I wouldn't even bring a gun. I would just have like 8 gas cans with me. So when someone, the third guy kills me and he's like, oh, I'm going to go get the good stuff off of that guy. And I'll be like, I have 8 gas cans and no gun. He'd be like, what the, how would this happen? Like the little mind game there. But that's how the fun I had in that game. And I played the game a ton. And I was a good player at that game, but I played it an entirely different way. So always think about that. Like, make sure you have these other options that are available. Don't be so strict in your design that you don't allow that breadth and that experience to happen. Right? I mean, in my games, the asymmetrical, that's a different word, versus is a way that this comes out, right? Because we take things that already exist and then we turn them on their heads and play them in a different way. And so make sure you look at your game that way. Make sure you look at like, how else could people play this? How else could they experience this? Not necessarily that you have to put the things in for it, but just don't take the things out and don't limit people. Oh, and by the way, Taylor Swift fans, for this question, the answer is no. You never liked Tony Romo. You never liked anybody who played for the Dallas Cowboys, okay?